What's going on, guys? Your boy Physical and I finally bringing you some more F1 gameplay commentary after a 3-week wait for the next race, which is in Shanghai, China, of course. But before I get into this commentary, I just want to do a quick recap on the previous race, which was in Malaysia. An absolute phenomenal race from Fernando Alonso. He eventually won it after mix up with the McLarens and the weather changes and all that stuff. Full credit to Alonso. He drove a perfect race and he basically just about really won that race come to the last few laps from the pursuing Sergio Perez, who I'm driving with today, as you can see currently now. And he had the best race of his entire F1 career, which was amazing, and it was a real challenge to see a middle class team challenging for a podium spot, which was kind of bizarre, but he got second eventually, and Hamilton with a disappointing third, but obviously it's only the second race, so there's still plenty of points within the next races coming. So today I just want to talk about Shanghai, the track. China, it's got an absolute, I think it's probably one of the most longest straights in Formula 1, as you can see. I'm just coming on to now, and that is an activation for DRS, and there's going to be a lot of overtaking come this Sunday in China, because that is the main stretch for overtaking, and there are a few other areas which can be a possibility for cars to overtake, but that's certainly the most important area of the track where you're going to see a lot of overtaking take place, and possibly even on the pit straight right now. There's a lot of stuff going on, a few new updates to a few cars today, and hopefully you're going to see some good Friday practice qualifying today, and you're going to see some good lap time from cars. China's a very long circuit. It's got a lot of straight line speed, so I'm guessing the McLarens will benefit on this track, but they've really been on the button, as I'll say, that they've been on fire since the start of the season so far. They've taken 2 poles, not 2 victories though. It's only been 1 victory, unfortunately, but they need to learn from the mistakes from the last race and obviously put that into practice in this race. And I'm hoping that Hamilton gets pole position again, because he's really pushing that car to their limits, and he knows the ins and outs of the McLaren car. And followed by Jensen Button, he looks the most likely of getting second, and Sebastian Vettel's really been kind of off the pace since the start of the season, so hopefully he can get back in the mix, fighting for pole position. As we know, the Ferrari really ain't got the pace in qualifying, but the race pace was certainly there in the last race. But we'll see how they do in this race. I'm not sure if they're going to be doing as good as they done last race, because there's a few errors within the other 2 teams which allowed some of the other drivers to get in and get some points on the board, which was an epic race. There was a lot of controversial decisions, a lot of strategic strategies going on with the tires, what time to pit and all that. It all plays into hand, and this comes in together for teams to really think what their competitors are doing at that time, so they can change it up and get ahead of them, of course, which is the main idea for the pit stop strategies. You want to come ahead of your teammate or your rivals, Red Bull, McLaren, Mercedes, whoever it may be. And I just don't think that quite worked out in the last race for some drivers in particular, and it worked out for others. Certainly Sergio Perez, he was driving just absolutely brilliant. As you can see right now, I'm just showing where the DRS actually opens, the little letterbox at the back, and just give you that extra few seconds to really gain on the car head, which DRS was implemented I think two seasons ago, and I think that's a real good tool within Formula 1. And obviously guys, if you did like this video, please give it a like, give me a comment, and let me know what you think about the race, and I'll see you on my next video. Peace out.